Greetings, people of the internet. It's been a little while due to illness and other things that we will not discuss further because now it is time to Blades in the Dark. Last time, if you were not here with us, I will tell you a tale of terrible, terrifying, torturous, tempestuous things that occurred in a strange warehouse near the docks, retrofitted as a fighting arena for the finest fucking fighting, other words beginning with F. And so it was that nope, all of the words have escaped me. All of the words have left me. Arty Yanis did arrange the fight for Ishak Hafiz. The fight to end all fights. The fight to end all blood feuds. The fight to bring all together and bind in violence. And the opening act of that was a melee. A grand free-for-all between... I think 20 fighters, I think it was. I had to come up with a lot of names. It was a lot. It may have been only 12. It was a lot, and they were delightful, and I remember all of them perfectly. Just don't quiz me on it. But what I can tell you is that one of them was familiar to our boy Monty. Our Michael was in the arena facing off against one of his old crew. Not someone he knew particularly well, but well enough. And unfortunately, a little bit of magic crept in while everybody wasn't paying attention. This led to the fighter in question yielding to the fey magic in his blood and transforming into a monstrous and terrible dragon. Pandemonium ensued. Large quantities of violence. Some spectacularly unlucky moments for our Monty as his mask was ripped from his face, as he engaged strength few had ever seen, and his old boss saved his life. The one who thought Monty dead. The one Monty faked his death to escape. Funnily enough, however, this left our fabulous and wonderful and truly the best fighter in the crew, Esra Abagini, the Dragon Slayer, the final man standing in Arty Yanis's mighty tournament. And that brings us to now. Say hello, everybody. We're playing a game now.
Hi.
Hello.
So, at the top we have Vary. Please, Arty, what's happening? How are you doing? How are you recovering after that grand event?
There's currently a cigarello in Arty's mouth. They are not best pleased with the events that have went on because it means that his grand event is turned to shit and the phase has not been sated, as it were. Oh, that's great.
Good times, good times. Always nice when murderous criminals are not satisfied. Isn't it good?
It's his fault.
I know. But Esra, you're a hero now. You know, you gave inspiring speeches, led fighters whose names I definitely remember. You know.
God, I remember at least 2 of them, I think. I don't remember who ran away and who stayed there.
Who could forget Rock the Dwayne Johnson?
Rock the Dwayne Johnson, in
Okay.
fact.
No.
Su-
John the Dwayne Roxon.
John
There was
the
Bruce,
Dwayne Roxon.
Bruce Banner, Hogan. Bruce Banner Hogan.
Bruce
Steve
Banner
Banner.
Hogan. You know,
Yeah.
Bruce Banner
absolutely.
Hogan.
Fought valiantly.
Warm
Probably.
Pebble Steve Dallas.
Unless he ran away, then he
One
didn't.
Pebble Steve Dallas might well have been
Warm
one of them.
Pebble Steve Dallas. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Warm Pebble Steve Dallas.
Yes.
There were great and memorable characters who
All of them.
There's a clip of
They
it on
will
YouTube.
absolutely all come back.
for the grand finale they will
Absolutely.
all
They're
make an
undying
appearance.
something.
I think Ezra wants to stay close. I imagine if this is like, are we just cutting back in like pretty shortly after
A couple of days later.
the event, the transport? Oh, a couple days later.
Couple of days.
Okay, well I feel like Monty's probably like still recovering, so he's visiting him, making sure he's okay.
Aw.
I would say at this point he's maybe like on his way to the whatever safe house, or if he's at the orphanage, then the orphanage or whatever safe house he's at, just go visit him and check up.
That's cute. So Monty, where are you convalescing?
In so much pain.
Yeah.
Monty would not, now that he knows his identity has been released, Monty has not gone back to the orphanage. Because he's terrified of putting them in danger. So I imagine he is currently sitting in a Yana safe house. In the full anime character, like bandages everywhere. Like fully wrapped up. Just not feeling great physically or mentally. Monty's having a tough time.
Yeah, that I can see that. Yeah.
He was probably unconscious for a full day after the dragon attack.
Yeah, I think it probably took a lot out of you. It's not every day that one has to fight a dragon, particularly in a world
Especially
where
when you fucking
dragons-
King Kong.
yeah, I was gonna say particularly in a world where dragons don't exist. So
Not with that attitude.
I know. Well, that seems to be what's happening. Is a lot of not with that attitude. Like, damn.
Apparently, I punched a man so hard he turned into a dragon.
You did, and you upset a brick.
I don't have the emotional support brick anymore.
Did you leave it in the rubble?
We sold
I think I
so
was-
many emotional support bricks.
I think I was carried out of that place.
Oh, that's going in the notes, I'm afraid. That's going in the world building now. The emotional
Yeah,
support brick
shit.
was left behind in the rubble.
No, I didn't have a chance. I didn't have a chance to grab it. Monty was out.
You were straight unconscious as well, so you wouldn't have had a chance to like say to Ezra, "Get the
Get
brick."
the brick. Yeah. So he is in a Yana safe house, sitting in a bed, not able to move very much, without his emotional support brick.
I mean, you must be just an absolute fucking wreck.
Well, it would be rock bottom, but I am sand masonry.
I enjoyed that.
That was pretty good.
Well, as has been the fashion of these sessions, and because they have the most convenient plot point for talking to everybody else, a message arrives at the home of Mr. Arty Yanis, Esquire, or possibly Master Arty Yanis, Magus Arty Yanis. I do like Magus as a gender neutral title. Magus Arty
Motherfucking Arty Yanis.
will fuck any mother.
Let's go with Magus.
I'm here for that. A letter arrives with the seal of the Hafiz.
Heart,
brings it over
can
to
you read this out to me?
Alright, boss. Alright. He opens it, reads carefully, sounding the words out with his shaping the words out with his mouth. He can read, I swear. No, he's a good lad. He's a good lad. And his eyebrows raise.
I'm watching his reaction.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. My monitor went to sleep. Well, it's from, you know,
Yeah.
Mr. Hafiz.
Yes, I gathered that.
Well, he's asking for Mr. Abagini's contact information. He
What?
wants- Well, it's look. He hands you the letter. It says.
I roll my eyes and take it to read.
Says, to my dearest Magus Yanis.
I raise an eyebrow at that one.
You have my gratitude for such a glorious event. It was no one's fault what happened.
His shoulders release some stress.
Provided you are still willing to offer me custody of the boy. By the boy, we assume he means Al.
Yep.
I would be grateful to continue our mutually respectful relationship. As such, I would like to inquire as to the details of the Dragon Slayer, as I have need of his services.
There's a greater bit of ash that just drops as he smokes, inhales so deeply, and just kind of goes.
Just like deep breath and the whole cigarette fucking burns.
Yeah, pretty much, because Artie's like, I know he's nah.
If you could procure those details or bring the Dragon Slayer to a meeting house that we might discuss terms for a potential engagement, I would be forever grateful. Yours, Ishak Hafiz.
Sit the letter down. I look at it. Art.
Yeah?
You know, I haven't had some fun in a while.
Yeah?
I think if Ishak Hafiz has just offered me the opportunity to of some.
All right.
Oh. Shall we go on a hunt?
He shrugs on his coat and holds the door.
Arty flashes a grin and like buttons up the rest of his waistcoat and struts out.
Okay. Well, I guess whilst Arty is strutting to where Arty will strut to, Monty, you hear the secret knock.
Amen.
Esra enters, holding a bouquet of flowers and a small portion of grapes.
No, he walks in empty-handed, and then he goes. There's a bouquet of flowers.
Beautiful.
Hiya, Monty. How you all?
Well, I'm still breathing. Seems
Plus.
like I managed to avoid having a couple of collapsed lungs. Still feels like my entire left side's on fire. And I'm still trying to process the fact that a man that I faked my death to avoid now knows who I am and that I'm still walking around, the most vicious bastard in this whole fucking city. I'm having a bit of a time, Ezra. I'm having a bit of a fucking time.
It was yesterday then. I got those grapes you wanted.
Thank you.
Puts them down on like the side table, and puts the flowers. He's like sets about replacing the flowers in the vase, basically.
Pretty sure what I actually asked for was wine, but the doctor said I wasn't have any. So this is close enough.
Yeah, probably not a good idea for your liver after going through extensive blunt force trauma.
Well, I got backhanded by a dragon, didn't I?
But you know what he didn't say anything about? And he pulls out a flask. Whiskey. And he quickly before he comes back in.
You're a good man, Ezra. Monty takes the flask. Fingers. Ah,
It's tiny to you. It's massive to me.
yeah. Oh.
Thanks, Monty.
Oh. Ezra, I need a favor.
Shit.
You know those kids?
Yeah.
I need you to keep an eye on them.
Absolutely.
I can't go back there. Not yet. Not with Roslov probably prowling the streets looking to string me up by whatever organs I've got left. I
Yeah.
can't go back there. He's a vicious bastard.
I can check on them, but he knows you and I are associated now. I was there. He saw my face. I'm not sure it's a good idea. I can get someone to go check on them for me.
Well, you're a
I
damn
can do
sight
that for
sneakier
you.
than I am.
True.
So I trust you not to be. I trust you to keep yourself discreet.
Yeah. I can check in from time to time while the quarantine's still going on.
Thank you. Just if you can let them know I'm all right.
Will do.
I think I've still got to explain myself to our dear Mr. Yanis. He hasn't been down yet, and I imagine he's got a few questions.
Yeah, that'll be something, won't it? And he takes a swig of the flask.
Too fucking right. Ugh. How's everything been, by the way? Is any more hell broken loose?
I mean, not as far as I can tell. The quarantine's still going on, but I haven't heard anything new. Just seems like the Blues don't know any much more than we do. But regular, patrols, they're not the grunts. They're not gonna know shit. If anyone knows anything about it, it's gonna be the council members themselves.
Well, if they're still accepting any brain-damaged, five-thumbed moron into the Blues, then yeah, they're not going to do a damn thing.
Yeah. I'll keep you updated if I hear anything.
Thank you. There's not been any word of Roslov.
Nothing that I've heard, although I don't think I'm in the right channels for it.
Can't say that puts my mind at ease.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's not your bloody fault. It's my bloody fault. I'm the one who got myself into this mess. Years and years ago. Shish kebab.
I've been meaning to ask. I mean, I've heard of Monty. You know.
Yes, lad. I am Red Monty.
He's supposed to be quite the scary guy. You just
Yeah, I
don't
suppose I was.
strike me as vicious.
Well, I've done some things. I've done some terrible things in my past. Things that I have unfortunately lived to regret. That's, as far as I'm concerned, Red Monty's dead. There's just me left.
Well,
The conversation
regret?
is suddenly interrupted by a warning whistle. I can't
Oh,
do the
fuck.
whistle.
like from a person or like a machine?
A machine. The safe houses
Right.
all have inbuilt security systems. Most of them, primarily, electronic and mechanical.
Yeah.
A few of them, Fey in origin, but the Fey ones generally have mostly been gone through the process of being removed and replaced at this point. So,
Yeah.
there is indeed an electronic whistle to indicate that the safe house may have been breached.
Yeah, he puts away the flask. Is there one entrance and exit to this room? I assume
Nope.
it's just like a small little like.
There are
Ah.
a couple. There's
Damn.
yeah. Now this one doesn't have an exit into the underground tunnels. It only has exits above ground. But there are 3. There's the main one that you came in, Esra, and then there are 2 escape hatches. One is towards the back, low down behind a false wall. And there's another one high up, which leads out into a little kind of like crow's nest area that you can hide in until the coast is clear. Just depending on your
Right.
preference, really.
First thing Monty's gonna do,
Mm.
he's gonna lumber out of bed.
Yeah.
He's gonna take his one good arm and he's gonna grab the bedside chair and wedge it under the front door.
Good plan.
Might give us a second or two.
I
Out of
want
back.
to. I think try and so that just the whistle's gone off and that's it.
Yeah, that's all the information you have.
Okay, I think I maybe want to have a survey. Maybe I want to try and like listen out, like listen to the door, see if I can hear like footsteps running or like people yelling. Because I imagine there are people on guard here. If this is like a safe house.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to hear if I can hear anything that's going on essentially outside.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I have
Go
no
on, give me a
dots in survey.
Take 2 and
So
roll 2 and take the lowest, or you can always push yourself, request a devil's bargain, all the other things you can do.
I'm just gonna believe in the heart of the cards. I think
Sounds like a good plan.
We're playing with dice.
that is a 3.
Okay. You listen your very hardest, ear pressed against the wall, the solid concrete wall, several layers thick, in this very insulated
I
safe
got
house.
nothing.
What the fuck are you doing?
I mean, I was gonna check the hallway, but you put a chair against it, so I was listening out.
Not bad.
We want to know the situation is before we go anywhere.
Well, best case scenario, it's Arty and he's pissed at me. Worst case scenario, it's Roslo and he's gonna turn me inside out. So
So this is a safe. Is this one of Artie's safe houses? We're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the alarm wouldn't go off if Artie showed up.
leaning a lot closer to my
Yeah.
second prop.
Okay. So the up escape route is just like we hide there until the danger's gone. The down escape route is like it leads out the building.
Yes, it leads out the building, and you would need to begin running.
I vote down.
I also vote down. I don't believe Monty can climb right now.
You
Yes.
believe Monty can run?
Is there a so what is it?
Back
Like,
up
is
the
it a
ladder.
hatch that he has to climb down anyway?
No, so it's basically it's a false wall that you can lift up at the bottom, and it's got a moderately sized crawl space to get through to get out.
Okay. Yeah, Monty. I lift it up and I gesture for Monty to go first. I'm gonna try. I say to him like I'm gonna try and close it in a way that like they won't notice that it's been opened. Okay, go
Good
first.
lad. Gets crawling. You're a big guy.
It's a
Big guy.
guy.
Moderately sized crawl space.
Yep.
So I wanna try and I wanna try and like close it in a way that doesn't make it obvious that it's been opened. Basically, I don't know if that's something I'd have to roll for, but if it is, I would probably say prowl because it's like stealth.
Yeah, I'm happy for that to be a prowl. It feels like something that you would be practiced kind of doing as a cat burglar. But yeah,
Yeah.
obviously, this is unsurveyed territory, so give me a prowl.
It's essentially the same thing as like climbing through a window and then trying to close it as if it's never been opened.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
is sneaking out.
This is sneaking out. Wow, that's crazy. So that's a 1 and a 2 I rolled. So I do a bad job, and I probably
Ezra.
don't notice. It's a 2 total. No, that makes a difference. I don't think we have. It's only a crit fail if you roll 2 ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what? I'm gonna right. Okay. I'm gonna say that you wait for Monty to get through. As you see his feet kind of disappearing out the other side, you slowly, meticulously, carefully edge your way in, bring it down, and you spend like a good you get really lost in it almost. You spend almost a minute like trying to line these edges up absolutely perfectly.
While Monty's crawling, I imagine.
Well,
Yep.
you exit the hole and Monty's gone.
Yeah.
Monty's wholly gone, nowhere to be seen.
Shit, I start crawling after.
I mean, you're out. I mean, you crawl out, you enter the street, and there's still no Monty.
Yeah, and I look left, I look right, and he's not there at all.
Not at all. Not even slightly.
Yeah.
But what you do now hear is you hear a dog barking in an aggressive fashion.
Where? From where?
It is echoing off the street walls. You're really
Yeah,
not
I'm
sure.
gonna- I want to try and locate dog.
All right, give me a roll for it.
That's probably Hunt, right?
Yeah, I'm not good at hunt either. But
Yeah, I'm the hunt
I would say it's
expert.
hunt or survey, and I have an equal 0 in both of them. So, oh my god, I rolled a 6 and a 1.
Hey!
So I'm doing really. Ezra is
Ezra!
doing. He should not have had that swig of whiskey. It's really doing bad for dice rolls.
Ezra,
At least it's not 5s.
this is true.
All those 5s you rolled last
I rolled
time.
a
you
3, a
used up
2, and a
all of
1.
your
Yup.
Literally.
This is
My
karma
next roll has to be
today.
a 6 legally.
Ezra, the echoing sound bounces around, disturbing and discombobulating you. you're not entirely sure which street you've come out in. You know that that there are people coming for you. You don't really know where you are. You weren't prepared for this. You haven't got any of your tools. You normally meticulously plan anything like this. Sure, you can improv, but this isn't improv territory. This is just bad. The world around you starts
I was just
to
visiting
swim
my friend, and then
and
everything started to
haze.
fuck up.
Is
Oh god.
the
Oh,
air
God.
starts
Where's
to
the dog?
shimmer. Arty,
Yes.
Fletch falls onto.
Come here, boy. Come here.
The dog runs. The dog comes back to you. Fletch drops onto Ezra's shoulder, and just goes. Right. In
Oh,
your
thank God.
fucking ear.
I kind of pull out my pocket watch and like click it to see how quick I was. It's like, Ezra, you're really not a challenge, are you? I'm quite disappointed.
I'm not,
Monty.
I wasn't prepared for this. I'm not a fighter.
Hobbling for his life.
No, Monty, you got picked up by Hart. You've currently leaning on the big guy who doesn't look like a big guy compared to you. As Hart holds his sides laughing. You
Monty's trying. Monty is caught 3 ways between trying not to throw up, trying not to laugh, and trying not to punch Hart.
It's fair.
Where did you go? He gestures at Monty. He goes, "Where did you go? You got out on the street, you start running in a direct."
Yes.
No.
Fair.
No, Ezra. If one is to be a dragon slayer, one must have better skills.
What?
Let's go back to the
Dragon
safe house, shall we?
Slayer?
Who's calling him the
Yeah.
Dragon Slayer?
He's the dragon slayer.
Oh. Let's go back to the safe house and have a chat. I want to have words with both of you. Monty.
Ezra pulls out a cigarette case and pulls one out and goes, "You got a light?" To Arty.
Arty like takes like his hunting crossbow bolt and flicks it off one of the
Scrapes it off the
Like,
wall
off
to
the wall.
strike sparks.
yeah, so he gets the spark.
Just a spark. Oh, I needed that.
Now, I would like to remind you, Fraser, that Ezra was conscious when the fight announcer, who didn't escape, announced Ezra, the last man standing, as Ezra the Dragon Slayer.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened at
Yeah.
the end of last episode.
Yeah.
You heard Brad.
Yeah,
Bird
you
say this.
did.
Yeah, so that like, no, it's like, stop calling me that.
Whereas I'm assuming Ezra didn't tell Monty, so Monty hasn't heard this.
Yeah, Monty's
doesn't
just
want
unconscious.
That nickname. He doesn't want that nickname to stick.
Oh well.
God, William, you look like hell. Oh, sorry. Are we going by your proper name now? Let's get back to the safe house, shall we? And he turns on his heels and struts off.
Yeah, Monty is gonna just hobble after.
Hart supports you
I
while
try and-
still chuckling gently.
Yeah,
Where's
I
your
just
fight?
walk.
It's funny.
I just walk along afterwards.
Sensible. There we go.
Or he's walking away, but he's got a wee smirk in his face because he actually did have some fun with that.
I'm glad.
You cheeky
It's been a
cunt.
while since he hunted people. For fun.
That's a fucking sentence.
In it just. And like
Just-
Previous job.
Artianus was not given their position. They earned it.
Yeah, seems so.
So,
Yeah,
ensconced,
Monty kind of just lapses.
ensconced back in the safe house, everybody sat. Yeah. Artie brings news.
Or he just kind of eyes the bed that was put against the door and looks at both of them going, really? You thought that would stop me? Really?
slow you down.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was you.
I'm
I don't
not
know what's
exactly
going
in a
on.
space. I'm not exactly in a condition to stand my ground.
Arty pushes the bed back against the wall and like gestures for Monty to like lay back down, as it were.
Very tentatively, Monty lies down, kind of propped up on the pillows. Just like,
And he nods to Esra to sit down next to him as well.
He does.
Arty pulls out like the chair from the desk that's also in the room, sits down, clasps his hands on his cross legs, going, "Now, gentlemen, it would appear that there's been some complications from the event the other night. Some weren't exactly truthful, and some have caused them to have such a reputation that people are interested in them in these in the time of the phantasm, if you will."
God damn it.
Well, that's what they're starting to call the plague, so make of that what you will.
Wait, they're calling the plague the time of the phantasm.
Well,
Well,
that's
that's when
going
it
in the
struck,
lore.
wasn't it?
Can I just get a stress point back for just for that? Like,
The time of the phantasm, the phantom plague. Okay, that's what we're here. That's what we're calling it now. This is the people
ruining
have
his
spoken.
reputation. Yes.
You know what? I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna give you a point of stress off,
No, that's
Ezra.
fair.
But what I will give you is we'll call it the equivalent of a point of inspiration.
a warm, fuzzy feeling.
Absolutely, and a reroll.
His
of your
diary's going to
choice.
get fucking wrecked tonight.
I get a reroll.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Now, Ezra, due to your showmanship, shall we say, the other night, your reputation now has you as what in some of my circles is the Dragon Slayer.
I mean, they know I didn't slay the dragon.
To the point that Hafiz wants an audience with you.
Ugh.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is not good.
Yes, which leads me on to my next point.
Yeah.
I haven't heard word from Sir Shish Kebab, if you will. But given my family was the one that hired his outfit, I imagine he will have interest in certain members of this party, I suppose you would call it. Acquaintances? I don't know. But one may say I have grown. Fond isn't the word.
Gee, thanks.
Tolerant.
There's an odd fondness, I suppose, for these acquaintances that we have made with each other. However, I would like an honest answer. Given that I have given you refuge in my one of numerous safe houses I imagine you will be making use of, here to explain yourself. That's what they called you. Red Monty?
Oceanus. You
That
have
would be my
done
mother.
nothing. Well, still a fitting title. You and your associates have offered me nothing but assistance, kindness, and shelter. And for that, I am sorry for the trouble that I have brought to your door, or that will come to your door on my behalf. I want you to understand that I meant no ill to your family. I meant no ill to your people. I'm an old man wanting to atone for the crimes of his past. Yes, I am the man they called Red Monty. My full name is Montague Sharp. I was born in this city. I grew up running with little gangs, earning a little name for myself as a bit of a bruiser. Until me and my closest friend struck out on our own, started our own crew. This will be the man that you more commonly know as Roslov the Butcher.
He does have some chops on him, I will grant you.
You have no idea. I spent many years as Roslov's right-hand man. I did things. I did some terrible things. I try not to shy away from them. But there did come a day when it was just all too much. I looked at the things we'd done, and I just felt hollow inside. I took steps to convince the world that I was dead, and I fled the city for 3 years. It's only in the last 8 months I have returned to atone for some of my crimes in what way I can.
Well, which name would you prefer to go by in these times? I like to know the name of the man or person that I am addressing.
To most others, I think it shall have to be Mr. Sharp. But to you, you can call me Monty. Just not in front of the kids.
Not in front of the kids.
Please.
Well, it would appear the three of us are now in quite the predicament. Would you not all agree?
Yep.
Yep.
Monty, as far as I am concerned, you are in my care and my service. I will deal with Roslov as I see fit. You do not get to this level without having gotten your own hands dirty in some matters. I'm sure you're aware of that.
Yes, boss. Thank you, boss.
I'm not your boss. I don't believe in being a boss. You, on the other hand, Esra, we will need to arrange something with the Hafiz.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Perhaps not. Unfortunate. We may be able to. Well, he did miss the part of the tale where you slayed the dragon, as it were. But he is a man of honor and he does like to have his trinkets. So, the Dragon Slayer will present to him his most cherished prize. Or the Hufis' his most cherished prize in these times, I suppose. You shall be coming with me to deliver Al. And you will present the prize to the Hufis.
You think that'll get me out of this hole? That'll win me some
No.
favor?
But it will certainly win you some favour, make you appear somewhat humble to people who are vastly more powerful than you. I still don't have a full scope on you, but that will come with time. As you can tell, I can hunt you down quite easily.
Yeah, well, I never claimed to have power.
Heads up, the cameras have went a wee bit
Yeah,
wonky.
I know. That was me. Ignore it. I fixed it.
Smooth.
I'm very smooth. My mouse went to sleep, so I clicked
Oh,
it
but
to wake it up.
Apparently, the
and
word on the street is shish kebab.
The word on the street is shish kebab. In fact, sorry to just
That's-
totally ruin the gravitas, by the way.
That's what I've
You
been
were
hearing.
having a moment, damn it!
Yeah. As per, the moment was ruined by Chris's technical difficulties. So, so it sounds like we know what we're doing just now. Excellent. Well then, I think we leave Monty for further respite. We send a message through to Ishakafi's to meet at a neutral, fun location, and we go and present Al. How does that sound?
Sounds
pretty
like
good.
a
Does that mean
plan.
Does that mean I can get extra downtime actions to heal?
No.
Fuck!
All right.
Oh,
Well,
can I arrange one thing for Monty though?
Sure, go for it.
It's an adult.
I pull out my waistcoat, 2 letters for him. One is from old lady, what's her
Mrs.
name?
This is
Doherty.
loyalty.
Mrs. Docherty. And the other letter's from the oldest kid in the orphanage. Now, Chris,
Yeah.
do you remember last time that I had sent a letter to Mrs. Docherty?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Now,
So,
Okay, do you want to
Yep.
open that letter?
I'm gonna open the letter from Mrs. Doherty first.
so the letter from Mrs. Doherty says something along the lines of, Dear Michael, I hope you're doing well. Your lovely friend Arty has told me that you're feeling not very well and didn't want to pass anything to the kids. And I fully understand, but hope to see you well soon. Arty took me to the spectacular fighting match the other day. Not normally my thing, but I saw this huge fellow fighting a dragon. It was quite exciting. Hope you're well. No, I did end up being rushed outside when things looked a little bit ugly. But thankfully, all is well and I am safe. Much love, Mrs. Doherty.
Monty vomits. Just out of pure pain.
I'm holding a bucket.
Chris, don't forget the PS where like she put a bet on.
Oh yeah, P.S. I put some money on that. I put some money on the. I put some money on the young unknown fella. I hear he won.
Okay, now Monty
Now,
just fully
Monty.
bursts into tears.
Now, Monty, you said leave the kids out of it. You never said anything about their caretaker.
You fucking.
Well, I made sure they were set up, did I not? If they're not going to have your presence for a while, I imagine some financial compensation would be beneficial.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now I'm gonna open the letter from Tony.
It reads, "Dear Uncle Michael, today was good. We found some slime, and it ran away when we poked it with a stick. Mrs. Doherty told us to tell her if any more slime turns up. Mrs. Doherty bought us all sweeties yesterday, the kinds of sweeties we normally only get at the Midsummer Fair, and she said that there would be more where that came from." Hang on.
Fully bawling. Fully just bawling his eyes out.
Sheila was sick, but not bad sick, just she ate too many sweeties, and Mrs. Doherty says you shouldn't eat too much sugar if you're only 2. Miss you loads,
Yeah,
Tony.
yeah, Monty is just fully just floods of tears. Like 2 days ago, you watched this man rip a dragon's
Yep.
fucking head in half, and now he is just crying like a child.
There's a handprint at the bottom.
Mon-
There's a sticky handprint at the bottom with a little arrow drawn to it that says, "This was Jeremy."
Arty takes their pocket chief out and, like, kind of 2 fingers it to Monty. Oh,
Thank you.
you can keep that.
Sorry.
I'm going to make use of Esra now. You need anything while we're away? A doctor, perhaps? Or just to convalesce?
A doctor and some water, probably.
No, we can arrange the water, certainly. I'll see if the doctor's available. No guarantees on that one. They have been travelling about quite a lot, but maybe a vet? We'll see. Esra?
Yep.
Come along, Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, that's sticking, isn't it? And he gets up,
Yeah, it is.
follows
Ow.
Arty out of the room.
Lovely. So,
As he walks out the room, Monty feels something in his pocket and realizes that Esra has slipped the flask to him.
sensible.
Using
Hey.
his misdirection. You didn't even notice it happen.
Hey, lovely.
Okay, so undying loyalty for both of you two just earned.
I had a pretty good opportunity when you were throwing up into the bucket.
Pretty solidly distracted at that point. Yeah.
Screaming, crying, throwing up.
Yeah, screaming, crying, throwing up.
Absolutely lovely. In a speakeasy bar, populated pretty well exclusively by Baddens, the 2 of you make your way in with Al slung. Well, the 4 of you. Al is slung over Hart's shoulder. Nobody really bats an eyelid at this as you walk through. The barkeep spots you, Arty, and gestures to a back room. You enter and you find Ishak with his bodyguards and smoking a cigar at the table with a glass half full of... It kind of looks like whiskey, but it smells like death. It could be anything. And he goes,
Sir Hafiz.
"It is the Yanis! It is good to see you. That was a
It
good
is wonderful
show.
to see you again.
He stands up and he clasps
I'm glad you
your
enjoyed,
hand.
my friend. I clasp his and tap his back, manly hug style.
Aye, he absolutely goes with manly hug, and then he turns to Ezra and goes, "Dragon Slayer!" and he gives you a massive thump on the back.
Like, he goes for a handshake and then gets the thump in the back and goes,
100%. Yeah. He goes,
"Good to see you, sir."
Careful, careful, friend. He is still tender from the fight.
"Oh, of course." He goes, tender from the fight. The Dragon Slayer cannot be tender. I need him. He sits down and he goes,
You need him?
No. He's an entertainer, yes? He was not security guard like your man Red Monty pretending to be. He is...
Well, it's performative. You know this.
Ah, and this is why I need him. You see, he goes, you know Lord Abaneth. And you do know Lord Abaneth.
I'm familiar.
Lord Abaneth is one of the 12 counselors. Specifically,
Oh, fuck.
the most powerful merchant in the eastern half of the city. And he goes, "Hey, you know Lord Abaneth. We drink together. His son is turning
course you do.
5. And he loved the story of the dragon so much, he wants the Dragon Slayer to come perform at his son's birthday party. Come and
Perform
display
and what?
feats of strength. You know, that sort of thing. Entertain the children."
I kind of look at Esra and tilt my head.
He is, completely like Poker Face. Just
I'm sure he
processing
can
this
display feats
information.
of some kind too. Turning 5. He's already becoming a man.
Indeed, it is an important age, and his youngest son is his dearest. So, I would hope that this will be a good show. You can perform this, I take it, Lord Dragon Slayer.
Absolutely, sir. For the right fee, of course. And he sort of gives them a look like, ah.
The Hafiz waves his hand and goes, "Money is no issue. This is one of the most powerful merchants in the city. If you do well, you will not be able to walk home for gold."
Phase, please, my friend is modest. He knows not of what he speaks.
Edward feels like he's being dragged into this. He's definitely going to make sure he gets paid.
I imagine so. I absolutely
Yeah.
imagine so. Yeah, that's the...
I shoot Arty a quick little look that essentially conveys the idea of, if they're not paying me, you are.
I shoot back Esra look going, you really want to pull this card in this room right now?
Anyway,
I
don't do
also
anything-
hold
I
my
don't do
whistle,
shit for
playing with
free.
it.
Ishak Hafiz holds out his hand to you, Ezra, and goes, "So we shake on this?"
Sure thing. And he
You
takes a pair and
shake
shakes it.
hands. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. He goes, "Perfect, perfect. Can I get you a drink, a cigar? What can I get for you?" He clicks his fingers at somebody at the door, which opens, and a waiter comes in a bar, in a speakeasy bar. A waiter comes in with fully
That's just
pristine.
how powerful this man is.
Yeah, absolutely. He clicks his finger and conjures a pristine waiter out of thin air in this fucking dive-ass speakeasy, who comes forward with an amber bottle and pours you a measure of the death-smelling liquid.
So has he been sipping this, or is this
Oh, he's been sipping it. He's been sipping it. It's up to you if you wanna throw it back or not.
he holds it up and goes, "To our partnership."
Oh dear, it goes,
Arty sits back.
absolutely. um, I'm stuck between cheers, slange, lachaim, and something else. I don't know, and none of them feel
Not Vidania.
appropriate. Projvik. Cheers. Fucking.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
He takes a sip.
Indeed. It burns as it goes down, but it tastes oddly sweet. Given how it smells.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine as not quite a kid, maybe as a teen, Ezra probably attempted to make his own moonshine to flog it.
That feels
So
like
he's
something
had worse.
Yeah, I think oh,
That's
you've
my
definitely
point.
had worse.
Definitely had worse. So
I
he's
think-
like, this is pretty good actually.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's stronger. I mean, I think he accidentally followed the instructions to make straight ethanol once.
May
Um,
have burned his tongue
and-
really horribly and lost most of his taste.
Yes, for a while. Yeah, it was not good.
Alrighty. So, this is the deal. There's a birthday party in a week's time at which the Dragon Slayer must perform.
Wonderful.
Absolutely. You have the resources of Monty and Arty available to you. That's the score, kids.
I'm not sure I want to give him any resources for his fucking cheek.
Hey, if you don't want to help him, I'm going to stop you. But the real question is, what
With
does everybody...
with a man like Hafiz,
Yeah.
if you show yourself to be subservient and weak-willed, he will walk right over you.
Oh, 100%.
He's not giving him the opportunity. He's letting him know, like, I will do a job for you if I am compensated.
Yeah. And Hafiz seems to have openly respected that, shared a drink with you, shaking your
Yeah.
hand. But yeah, no, it's Ishaq Hafiz is absolutely
This
someone.
is perfect. Birthday parties is shit he's done before. There are magic tricks that involve, like, fake feats of strength, like bending steel when it's
Yeah.
and it's just all a trick. He can do that shit if he gets the right stuff. Like, that's easy.
There
It's gonna
you
be
go.
great.
Absolutely. So the real question then becomes, what does everybody want out of this?
I want to hand
Left the
over
fucking
Al
bar.
to the Hafiz first.
So, Arty wants to make sure that, everything is fine. That everything is fine, please. Because Al has been, quietly, passed to, a faceless bodyguard and disappeared, most likely to never be seen again. And we would like things to continue to be wonderful, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monty would like to be left alone, which seems unlikely because we may or may not need a really strong sidekick for this one.
Yeah, it's unlikely, but it's yeah.
And Ezra, as after the meeting, or several days after the meeting, Monty is kind of recovering at a reasonable pace. Arty is fretting and having to deal with the fallout from the arena fight. You presumably have been preparing a few things.
Yeah.
And I would like to think that you might, for further information, contact your favourite information broker.
Yeah.
Yeah? That feels like something you might do.
Yeah, I can contact Natalia.
I hope so, because she's eager to see you. Because as
Yeah,
soon as you...
just try and find out what's going on in the city in general as well.
Absolutely. And as soon as you arrive in her... What you're aware is, Like, you don't know where she actually lives. What you do know is the place that she pretends to live to meet people like you.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful penthouse suite in a very ritzy part of town. Always decorated differently every time you visit. And this time when you visit, it is decorated in scales and heroes of yore pictures, a large sword mounted above the fireplace. As she stands there in a long draped fur cloak and goes, "Oh, Dragon Slayer, whisk me away, why don't you?"
He just stands there like eyebrows raised, giving her a look like,
But look, there's a whole crocodile skin rug just for you. I'm sure you could slay it fiercely.
yeah, I think I've gotten enough of that today.
Oh, not enough by half. You naughty boy. What took you so long to tell me that you were performing at the birthday party of Lord Abaneth?
It sounds like you found out before I did.
Well, he is only the second most
Isn't that-
powerful member of the Merchant Council.
First most powerful being yours truly.
Lady Hestine, obviously. I prefer...
That's what I get for trying to fly her.
Well, you'd have to flatter someone who was on the Merchant Council to start with, darling. Flattery comes from honesty.
Well, I'm sure you'll
Esra.
get there. And he walks over to the drink cart and pours himself a glass of whiskey.
Oh dear. She hand waves it off, and walks over, and pokes you in the small of the back and goes, "But I do have some interested buyers. If you wanted to do more than children's party tricks."
Listen, you know me well enough. I don't really like being in the spotlight. I've kind of been thrust into it.
Yes, and
For no choice of my own, of course.
And Ezra, you know me well enough to know that I will milk that for every last drop that I can, and we could both become very wealthy in the process.
Do you like the sound of that?
Don't you just?
Yeah.
It might...
Well, let me know what you got.
Well, bearing in mind the usual line of work in which we dabble, just before the Phantom Plague, Lord Abaneth acquired an exceptionally rare and valuable piece. A painting by the artist Dubec, some 400 years old, preserved in fey resin. It is impeccable, pristine, like the day it was first painted, and it sold for well over $1 million. And he has it in his home, and I have a buyer.
Well, this party all of a sudden has gone a lot more profitable.
Hasn't it just?
God, but you know, there's a lot of danger. I'm taking on a lot more risk than usual here, Natalia. I have both the Yanis and the Hafiz vouching for me, basically. That means 3 families after my head if I get found out.
Well, then you'd really better not get found out.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying your
You-
cut might be a little lower this time.
Oh, you cheeky boy. You know what?
You know I
For
like a good
you.
negotiation.
For you, darling. For you, darling. Because we know each other so well. If you can bring me something special, something extra, something special, I will waive my fee completely.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
There is another guest. Well, the entire merchant council are supposed to be there. Whether they turn up.
No pressure.
Specifically, Councillor Matthias will be there. And Councillor Matthias has been making some very strange movements in the Western Docks. In a city that is shut down due to plague, where no boats are allowed to travel, to arrive, or to leave, I have some sources suggesting that he might be trying to move cargo.
Interesting.
If you can bring me
No.
information, anything at all you might be able to glean, I will waive my fee I will waive my cut completely.
I'll see what I can do.
Good boy.
He takes a sip of his drink.
That's the score, Kitty Winks. You have a week.
Interesting. Arty is not going to like this.
I don't imagine so.
That depends if you're
And
going to
that's
tell
why
Arty
he
what you're
won't
up to.
find out.
Oh, you better be fucking careful, boy.
I better roll well, is what you mean.
Absolutely.
You mean that thing you haven't been doing all session?
Yeah, that thing I've been doing badly the entire time.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the same dice that were rolling me 5 before. I complained about it too much. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. 8 all your 5s.
I'm sorry. Please give me my 5 back.
No.
Okay.
Who's that?
Well, that being the case then, what prep do we want to do?
I want a crutch.
Fair. Well, if we're gonna have Monty involved, we need to get him, slightly healthier looking. Again, he's got a week to, be well enough to put a suit over his bandages.
Yep.
We can probably get through.
Is it possible for me to try and engage some kind of preparation that will get me 1 tick on the healing clock?
No.
Prep doesn't
Fair.
let you heal, I don't think. I have lots of things that I'm thinking of for the score, and I don't know how much I can put in preparation and how much should be flashbacks.
Well,
There are
ask me,
definitely
I'll
things
tell
I
you.
would want to prep. Off the top of my head, I need a fake version of the painting.
I mean,
Are you
that's-
going to fucking Mr. Bean it?
I don't know what that means. I know who Mr. Bean is before you. Obviously, I
There's a
I
Mr.
don't
Bean
know.
film where he
I
replaces.
don't know if I've seen
I
that
think,
one.
The Mona Lisa, is it? With his own drawing?
No, it's Whistler's
It
mother.
was Whistler's mother. That was what it was. I remember it was. Yeah,
Well,
it was,
I'm not carrying a frame out of a birthday party, right?
Yeah.
Best case scenario is I take the frame down, open it up, replace the painting with my fake, close it back and hang it back on the wall. No one will notice. I take that with me and leave.
Well,
that is my idea. All I need is a distraction.
Something important to note. Paintings that have been preserved in fey resin cannot be rolled up.
It's still preserved in fey resin right now.
Still right
Yeah.
now.
Shit.
So
I guess Natalia would tell me like how big it is, like dimension size. I imagine it's like the size of the frame, but bigger a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a kind of it's the painting itself is a landscape scene of it's called Oberon's Last Dinner.
Right.
And it's essentially it's a painting of the Fae feasting on humans. Yes, but it's the way that it's been done. If the first time you look at it, you don't see any of the people, and then the more you look at it, the more people you see. It's one of those.
So we're somewhere between the Sistine Chapel and Hieronymus Bosch.
Yes, but really tasteful.
This is as highbrow as this channel has ever been.
Oh, absolutely.
I have a week.
We are in art thievery. But yeah, it's a big landscape. Like it is probably.
Is it possible for me to prep a replica? I mean, not a perfect replica, but a replica. It will get noticed upon close inspection, but no one's gonna walk up to the wall and be like, "That's obviously missing."
You can roll me for that. I think
Sick.
I think you can roll me for that. If you give me I mean,
And obviously, the other prep would be prepping the show itself, getting all the props I need. I want as many props as possible because I want to have like roadie cases on wheels, like just a bunch of them coming in for the stage, all the lighting stuff, a bunch of props for the show, so that me carrying out a big case is not going to be suspicious.
Very sensible, very sensible, very sensible. Jay?
Yes, Jonathan?
So I have an idea for the show.
Yeah.
The whole idea is that you are to be demonstrating feats of strength.
Yeah.
So I'm going to dress up like a big monster and you're going to kick my ass.
I think that should be part of it, yes. I want to do like the bending steel trick where you essentially weaken the metal in the middle and you're like, this is a pretty normal like steel bar, and then you bang it off another steel bar, but then like when you apply force on the right stress point, it just snaps in half.
Yeah. I'm here for all of these tricks.
That's easy to prep.
The tricks themselves I'm here for. And I think that's very good too. That's a lot.
But
flashback, Monty shows you how to bend an actual steel bar, and he's like, it's not that hard.
I'm gonna do also just regular magician tricks in between that.
Yeah.
Because I think at one point I'm gonna talk Monty through it. I'm gonna essentially say that like we're gonna pit me as the hero and you as like the monster. So at one point I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a disappearing act, and I'm gonna like smoke bomb, and then I'm suddenly gone and you're there instead, and you're like rawr, and then you do a bunch of like strength stuff. You like break a cinder block over your head and you really like milk it for the audience. Do that for about like
breaking a cinder block on my head. Do you have any idea how much that hurts?
Can you not just do that? We'll get you prop ones. That's fine.
Do you want to know what it's like to be hit in the head with a cinder block?
I'm good.
Arty just watches the rehearsals.
Yeah, I'll get you a bunch of things to do for about, how big is the house? Great.
It's big.
Yeah, 15 minutes, and then I will reappear back on stage, and then I'll fight you.
15 minutes. a scary
Yeah, we
kid.
really need to milk you to be
I'm
like
doing-
scared. Don't scare them too much. Just show yourself off as like big, powerful, cool monster, and then I just come back and I defeat you.
This is my
But
worst
why do you
fucking
need
nightmare.
15 minutes? It seems like quite a long time. The kid's attention will not be kept that long.
Like, how shit are you at quick changes?
Well, I've been given an hour slot to do this show. I figure we need enough
Going-
time to set him up as the villain.
You know what? For once, I am not stressed about this event because I have already delivered my part of the bargain.
Yeah.
You do you. I just need to bring an adequate present.
I know what Monty's
Continue.
gonna do for his prep.
What?
I want to get my hands on some painkillers.
Oh,
Valid.
yeah, that's a good idea.
I want to get my hands on some strong ass painkillers.
That is very fair. Arty. Obviously we've got don't piss off the Hafiz involved in this, but also your eagle-eyed mother has noticed
Fuck off.
that you have been invited to a premiere event where all of the council members will be in attendance.
I'm dodging her as much as possible.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
but the problem is that Paul can't. And so one day you walk into your office to find Paul sat on your chair staring daggers
walk-
at you.
I turn in the balls of my feet and walk straight back out.
He grabs the back of your coat and pulls you back in, and he's like, "Sibling dearest of mine."
You remember that in time. Take off my waistcoat, walk away.
The quick slip.
Paul is stalking after you, being like, "Do you have any idea what I am fielding on your behalf right now? I'll do you a deal."
Arty pauses at that point.
Gives Paul just enough time to slip round in front of you, bar the way forward, and go, "You need to get me into that party."
Do I now, brother of mine?
How would you like my head to end up removed from its very attractive perch?
It didn't seem a problem for you earlier to see how my head was going to end up if I didn't, make buddy-buddy with the Hafiz. Away
Excuse me?
from my avenue.
You did great. Thank you very much. And I was
I
busy.
didn't fucking want to.
Oh, boo-hoo! You did something you
Oh, you
didn't
were
want to
busy
do.
too. Look at you schmoozing with Hestia's bird. Come on, man.
Yeah, because I clearly want to go and shag the daughter of the Hestines. Thank you very much. That's been my dream for years. Clearly, going and
Yep,
trying
your
to make
first-
nice with... I heard that.
It's nice that Arty and Polly actually get to talk like this.
Yeah. I am sorry if you feel I have not been the supportive sibling that maybe you needed. But let me make very, very clear. Having gently nudged you in the direction of actually going and organising all of this with the Hafiz, you have done exceptionally well out of it. And you are about to make a lot of money out of it. And in the future, you are going to make a lot of money out of it. And it would be nice if we could both have friends on the other side of the aisle at the point where our dear mother looking at you meaningfully.
I just stare daggers back at him. Because he knows exactly my thoughts.
Yeah, and you know exactly his thoughts. It's just like,
Dear mother. Yes. Pray tell, what is in it for me if I get you this invite?
name it.
Listen, Polly, and you listen close. I will not name it yet, but there will come a time where I will need you to have my back in a way you do not want to have. That is when I need it.
Deal.
Do we have an accord?
When do we not have an accord?
When we're in front of Mum.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
Enough of this, come. Shall we go to the smoke room?
I haven't had a good smoke in weeks. I have had to be so presentable in front of such dreadful people. It has just been the worst. And I swear to God,
I pull out my cigarola case and pop one out for him.
He pulls out his very ornate lighter and lights you both up.
I pat his back and we'll head towards the smoke room.
Very lovely. Very, very lovely. Okay. So, we know what we're doing. Monty, you are part of the show. Ezra, you are leading the show. You have an ulterior motive. And Arty, your job is to get Paulie in so that he can curry favour, whilst you manage in the background. You are the one who has influence in this situation. Now, Paul obviously has a little bit of an in with the Hestines, who will be there. But this is an opportunity to curry favour with groups in the East you wouldn't normally get to mix with. Groups in the East with whom you are beginning very favourable relationships and who have historically had real issues with the families on the western half of the city. And again, this sets you up in a really delightful position should the day come when you need to double cross your mother. Alright.
I want to talk to Arty before anything happens, like during one of the rehearsals. I just want to pull Arty aside and have a chat with him.
Go for it.
Just Chris, remind me, what was that council member that Natalia was talking about?
In 2 seconds, and I will wake up my laptop and tell you. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
You guys come here often?
Councillor
Every
tell me
Monday
a bit
night
about your
when we're
show.
not dying.
Councillor Matthias.
Councillor Matthias.
Indeed.
So I pull Arty aside while Monty's like stretching because he's hurt himself again while rehearsing. He's still injured. I go, Arty, have you heard of one? I assume you've heard of him, but do you know Councilman Matthias?
Why do you ask?
I've heard some rumors, and given that we're working together, and you like your information, I thought I'd pay you back for helping me out.
Yeah, but
My
okay.
only
Let's...
condition is that
There we go.
if you find out anything further, you just keep me in the loop. That'd be okay.
Well, we are cohorts of acquaintances, so...
Perfect. Well,
Ezra,
I heard. Yes.
No, please, please.
Yes. Well, I heard that well, the city's on quarantine. Nothing's getting in or out. But I heard that he is attempting to move some cargo. And, you know, no offense to your family or anything, but people of the council, we know that they have their greed. They'll try to, make a profit where they can, but either something really big is going down or he needs something out of here as soon as possible if he's trying to do it during this quarantine without any of the other families knowing about it. Seems like a big deal. So I thought you'd want to know.
I appreciate the information. And I'm intrigued about your source. But we'll get to that another time. I kinda like give Fletch a little tickle of their breast feathers.
Yeah.
You know what to do, Fletch. I also give him some jerky.
I give him some jerky too.
I'm
He
never
likes jerky.
forgiving you for making my bird sound like Detective Mittens.
I think that's pretty much it. The last thing I would do, I guess, well, I would probably be one of the first thing I did for prep is get Natalia to get me the floor plan. So I know exactly, and find out where he's keeping the thing, so I know exactly where I'm going on the day.
Alright, well, that one I'll roll you.
Because I don't want to I don't want to fumble around trying to look
fair.
for it.
Yeah.
Especially with a 15-minute. 15 minutes is the only it's the only reasonable time window I could think of.
Yeah. Well, aren't you lucky that I rolled 2 dice and I got a 3 and a 6? So
Hell yeah.
So
We love the 6.
Natalia has been a guest at the house before, or someone told her it is, and she told you exactly where it is. It's not in the grand receiving room, nor is it in the drawing room where the birthday party is going to be held, but it is in a private receiving room near the back of the manor.
Would it reasonably take me more than 15 minutes?
If you are
Or should
quick,
I retcon to say that I'm...
If you are quick, you
I'm
can do it
making
in
more
15
like 20.
minutes. If you're quick,
Okay.
you can do it in 15 minutes. But it is going to be
Perfect.
ticked.
Yes. Naturally.
Naturally.
As is my preference.
Absolutely. Ezra Abagini does nothing by
All the-
halves.
All the best performers act their best under pressure.
Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 ba dum bum. Absolutely. Right.
Point proven. Case closed.
Quite right. In which case then, I think that sounds like we are ready for the engagement roll. So, we are rolling... So, in terms of the type of score, this is... I was going to say this feels
It's an infiltration.
No, because we've been practically invited in.
Yeah, I was going to say...
Well, yeah, but
I feel like this might be a social.
this is big distraction with sneaking around.
I don't remember what they all are, and I can't find the
The
page
options
for it.
are assault.
Oh, this is a
Deception.
deception.
Yeah, assault, where you do violence. Deception, where you lure,
Nope.
trick, or manipulate. Stealth, where you trespass
Yep.
unseen. Occult, where you engage
Maybe.
with the supernatural. Social, where you negotiate,
Nope.
bargain, or persuade. and transport, where you
Maybe.
carry cargo or people through danger.
I think this is a deception.
To trick, lure, or manipulate.
In
Okay.
which case, the method of deception is the show.
The show, yeah. Because I'm using the show to steal the thing,
Yep.
and I'm using the show as a distraction
And
so that I can get in and out.
and Arty is using the show as the way in to schmooze and potentially now gain information. Okay, I'm happy with that.
And
Yep.
And
And
Ezra is deceiving both of us.
Ezra is deceiving both of you.
Ezra is manipulating me and Arty.
I'm literally, I've made a perfect plan. The only thing that can go wrong is any person spotting me.
The only thing that can go wrong is everything.
Everything.
Monty is
Yeah.
the only one without an ulterior motive here.
And I love that for him. I really do.
Yeah. Also, there is naturally going to be a costume change in that 15-minute break.
Naturally. Right.
Well,
Naturally.
quick.
Naturally. Okay, loadouts. Arty.
Light as usual with my man Hart.
Light. Very lovely. Ezra.
Is it just like what's on us ourselves? Because I'm gonna have a bunch of like boxes and
I was
stuff.
going to
but
say,
that's
because
like,
you've got all of the boxes, I would say that you are going to be at your maximum capacity. Because you're just
Yeah,
going to have so
but
much
I don't know-
stuff.
I don't know if it will necessarily make me more suspicious. You know, I guess actually I would say heavy just purely because the fact that I am the show here makes me conspicuous. So that adds up.
I'm going to say that, you know, how well you roll in the engagement roll will decide how suspicious everything is. But you explicitly said that you were tooled up to the gunnels. So, I'm just going to...
I have a lot of props and stuff
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
show with
So,
me.
Yeah, just, you know.
In a similar vein, I'm also going to go heavy.
Okay, so, well, what I'm going to say is that if you're going...
You're bringing weapons just in case, I bet. Because it'll be easy to sneak them in.
This is the...
I mean, I'm
Always lose
like,
the page.
it's not necessarily crime gear, but I've definitely got a lot of gear.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Like, my job is to be conspicuous here.
Yeah. Absolutely. Right. I keep on looking for the things that's what I was looking for. Goodness gracious me. This is the... Yeah. I love the book. It's such a nice book, I have to say. But I lose stuff all the time because I've marked some pages, but not all the pages. There we go. Is it this one? Are we all the way over here? There's a thing I can't... Right. Whatever the levels are. So, yeah, Monty's going in heavy, and Ezra, you're going in the level above that.
Encumbered.
Yeah.
Encumbered.
But
I have
There's
so
much shit.
many things.
so many
They're all
things.
in my boxes.
Yes.
But I'm expected to, which makes it wonderful. This is the best case scenario for a thief.
Absolutely.
They're literally letting me walk in the door with all my thievery tools.
Indeed, they are.
And
Yes.
now that my long-term project is finished, my lockpicks don't even count.
This is true. So yeah, you have just everything you could possibly desire. It is going to be a
Incredible.
great time. Now, engagement roll time. So we get 1 dice for the sheer fuck of it. Is this operation particularly bold or daring? You know what? I
Yeah.
think for Ezra, it
For
definitely
Ezra.
is. Hot damn.
I think for
For me,
Esra and for Arty, yes.
I've literally roped you two both in to
Yeah.
like doing parts of this job for me as well. Like Monty's the distraction, and Arty is getting the information for me. Hopefully,
Absolutely.
We'll
Um,
see.
we'll
Now,
see.
I know.
Please pull on that plot hook there.
Is the
I'll
operation
think
So-
about it.
overly complex or contingent on many factors? We just said yes.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
does the plan's detail expose a vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest? I would say yes. You are sneaking into someone's house at the kid's birthday
I-
party.
And we've been invited.
And
We're not
you've
even
literally
sneaking,
been
like,
invited. Yeah, so I'm going to say
we're
that's-
expected to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to say
It's a
that's
deception
dice.
that's like perfect.
Absolutely. Is the target strongest against this approach, or do they have particular defenses or special preparations? No, because they don't even know you're coming.
Yeah.
Can any
We're
friends or
famous.
contacts provide aid or insight? They already have.
Yes.
Natalia already has.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Any enemies or rivals interfering in the operation? Again, nobody's interfering.
I was gonna say, unless Roslov is gonna kick down the door and try and murder me on stage. Then
Unless
no.
Phantasm just happens to be friends with this merchant.
Are there any
I
other
mean, he might be.
elements are
He
there
might
any
be.
other elements you would like me to consider?
Nah,
No? We're
I
good?
can't think of anything. Can you guys think of anything
Well,
good
so
or
you
bad?
want to give us an extra dice for that?
For what?
It's just for what?
You love us so much, and you want to give us an extra dice just for
Oh
that?
yeah, because you love us so much.
I'm your wife.
Add a dice for wife, and I remove a dice for Jay being injured as fuck.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair.
3 dice it is!
Yeah.
We're gonna claim the wife dice every time now.
And every time
I'm
it's going to
Chris's
be
gonna find a
to
way to
remove
negate
it. Alright,
And you're gonna remove a dice because your brother's here.
yeah, pretty much. So, +1 to wife, -1 to brother. So hard.
And I'm just here.
Alright.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey! So, the dice in order are... we have... a 1... a 4... and
Okay.
a 6!
Hey!
Hey!
Because I can't maintain this count from Sesame Street bit.
Yeah, I feel your pain.
Oh god, yeah, we got 2 real invalids in the team today. It's also now 9:30, and we're only just starting the score. So
We were late to start. We had RP to do.
we were.
A lot
be
of
a
work
part-
to set up the score. So it's good that we're. We'll get into the score properly next time.
I think that's the idea. I think that we've set up the score beautifully.
So,
I think there's a lot of moving parts in it. I think next week we run the score.
Chris,
Yeah.
do you remember what we talked about at the beginning
yeah,
of this?
Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna do the score after Christmas, because actually, what we're gonna do next week, Kitty Winks, is the fair and lovely Jonathan Honey is going to be running for us a beautiful Christmas one-shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can play D&D on the channel.
Yeah, we're gonna play some D&D.
Wahoo!
It's gonna be so good.
Get ready for Fredburger.
We've never done that, have we?
Never actually played D&D
Never
on the
played
channel.
D&D.
We haven't, never played D&D, so this is gonna be class.
That's why.
But yes, you should come back next time so that you can see that happen. And then we'll revisit this in January when I will definitely remember what we did today. It's going to be great.
This is
Me
why
too.
But no, thank you so much for enjoying a little bit, a very sedate episode of The Brothers Honey Presents Blades in the Dark. Sorry,
But
I was
Chris,
late. I was working.
If people wanted to play more, what could they do?
If people wanted to play more, they can watch our entire series of City of Mist with Dungeon Master Jonathan Honey on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Brothers Honey. You can also go and find... What?
I was gonna say, that game is so good, I wish Johnny could DM for us more.
If you wish that Johnny could DM for us more, which he will because he's going to do it next week, and he's fucking great. He does way more prep than I do. He's wonderful. Y'all should go and check him out on... I forgot what the site's called again.
Start playing games. I will be running sessions in the new year of City of Mist, Monster of the Week, probably some D&D as well. I've got a whole bunch of shit planned. It's going to be cool, but it's mostly starting in the new year.
It's going to be cool as shit, my dudes. So get on that. And maybe if I'm a really good brother, I'll go back to trying to learn how to edit videos and try and make some shorts for him. But don't hold me to that because I am a terrible brother. But
if you enjoy what we do here, you could also support the Patreon.
Yeah, go on the Patreon because on the Patreon we do more stuff. We have a whole behind the scenes after show that we're literally about to go and do on Patreon. So yeah, go support us there too. Also, all of Jay and I's D&D homebrew stuff is on there for free. Our behind the credits sessions are there for a price. The price is your soul. But yeah, $5. Yeah, I have a very cheap soul. And yeah,
I know.
Bye.
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 Let me get my mouse working.